Weather now with Jacqui McLaren. And Jacqui, we broke a record today.
We did, Jess. Good evening, everyone. Well, as we say goodbye to summer, Brisbane bypassed the record held in 1978 today, hitting 60 consecutive nights where the minimum temperature was 20 degrees or more. And the main reason for this is due to the high humidity in our air mass that we have been experiencing. Elsewhere, and heavy rainfall around the North Tropical Coast overnight, scattered falls between 100 to 200 millimetres recorded. The highest falls between Ingham and Innisfail, and with all of those heavy falls, we do of course have current minor to moderate flood warnings issued in the north. Checking today's temperatures, and Thargomindah the hot spot at a sweltering 41 degrees. Meanwhile, Brisbane cooler than Applethorpe today at 31. Cooler along the coastline too, with temperatures around 30 degrees and only 29 for the Redlands today. Checking photos now, in Queensland sunrise really put on a show for us. Stephen's daughter captured this stunning photo on her morning walk in Hughenden. Anna managed to capture the little soldier crabs on their morning walk too in Yeppoon. Meanwhile, these horses didn't feel like taking a morning walk and took in the view instead. And Meredith sure had one top coffee spot to kick off the day. Thanks for the photos. Checking the satellite now, and plenty of cloud extending across the north, and that's bringing that deep moisture and humid air that we have been experiencing, bringing of course the heavy rainfall with it. Checking the chart, and a ridge of high pressure is extending from New Zealand, keeping conditions settled along the southeast. We're also keeping an eye on this trough, which may bring a return of showers and storms to the far west and an increase of temperatures with it. Taking a look at the capitals tomorrow, and plenty of cloud about in the east, 32 for Canberra, and a fine and sunny 34 for Perth. Meanwhile, a little bit cooler in Hobart at 24 degrees. Back home, and the unsettled weather continuing in the north, with storms and 100 to 200 millimetres of isolated falls possible, particularly between Port Douglas and Cooktown. Rockhampton expecting a fine 34 though. Warm temperatures and mostly fine inland. Storms possible in Gundawindi, expecting a warm 40 degrees there. A mostly fine Friday on the cards as well for the southeast, with some cloud about along the eastern districts. The Sunshine Coast heading for 30 degrees and Gympie 33. A similar story in Brisbane, with the city expecting a top of 31, 34 for Gatton and also for Ipswich. And checking the bay now, winds 15 knots, seas around 1 metre. Sunrise will be at 5:40 in the morning and sunset at 6:20 in the evening. And taking a look at the week ahead, looks like the weekend we might get a bit of sun on Saturday, and those persistent showers are likely to pop back in the week.
Thanks, Jacqui. And those overnight temperatures staying above 20 degrees.
That's right.
Thank you. Well, that is ABC News to the moment. Thank you for your company tonight. You can stay up to date on our website, and if you ever miss our bulletin, you can catch up on iView. Time for 7:30. Good night.